Hey, welcome back to the channel. Grab your snacks, your drink, maybe even a bike helmet. Because today we're diving headfirst into a story that's not quite a scandal, but definitely has enough drama to fuel a group chat. It's not a crime, it's not a controversy, it's just good old-fashioned chaos brought to you by everyone's favorite visual dream team, the 97 Liners. You know the ones. Today's main characters? None other than 17's Mingyu and Astro's Chalanu. There are bikes, there are pink outfits, there's suspicious Instagram timing, and there's enough romantic tension to make any drama director jealous. So buckle up, or should I say, strap on your helmet, because things are about to get adorably weird. Let's rewind to where this whole pastel-tone fever dream began. One peaceful night, Mingyu decided to bless our timelines with a little midnight cycling photo dump. And this wasn't your average, just went out for a ride kind of vibe. No, this man was giving main character energy in a bright pink outfit, cruising through the city like the romantic lead in a movie where the plot is just man falls in love with his bicycle. There were no flashing lights, no stage makeup, just Mingyu, the moonlight, and some very aesthetic asphalt. And just when fans were still recovering from that surprise drop of serotonin, bam, Chalanu shows up on Instagram like a knight in spandex armor. The next day, he posted his own cycling shots, but his weren't, look at me, I'm cute and casual. Oh no, this was I trained with the Tour de France team, and now I'm emotionally attached to my gear. The lighting? Dramatic. The stance? Powerful. The timing? Suspiciously perfect. Naturally, the internet did what it does best, connect dots with wild accuracy and zero hesitation. Was this a secret bike date? Did they take turns being each other's personal photographers? Were they doing an off-season episode of We Got Bromance Cycling Edition? I'm not saying yes, but I'm also not saying no. And if you think the matching vibes were a coincidence, then congratulations, you are adorably naive. Because there's a long, sparkly trail of evidence that says otherwise, and it all leads back to the beloved black hole of chaos known as the 97 Liner crew. If you're new here, welcome, grab a drink. Let me introduce you to the beautiful mess that is the 97 Liners. We're talking about a group of K-pop idols who were all born in 1997 and have somehow formed a supergroup of visuals, talent, and absolute nonsense. The lineup includes Mingyu, Chalanu from BTS, Yugam and Pambum from GOT7, Taehyun from NCT, and a few other certified icons. Basically, it's like if a modeling agency, a dance crew, and a comedy troupe all merged into one friend group. These guys aren't just pretty faces who occasionally hang out for fan service. They are actual friends. Like the kind who roast each other in group chats, probably argue about which chicken chain is best, and definitely have an unspoken rule about always showing up for bike rides in peak fashion. Honestly, if their group chat isn't named Visuals on Wheels, I'll be disappointed. And speaking of casual chaos, Pambum once spilled the most wholesome tea on his YouTube channel while chatting with Yeonjun from TXT. According to him, when the 97 Liners meet up, it's not some deep, soul-searching therapy circle. Nah, these dudes are on their eat, bowl, laugh, repeat agenda. They're not the type to sit down and analyze their emotions. They're the type to race each other to a fried chicken joint like it's the Olympics. And that is friendship goals. So yeah, those cycling pics weren't just innocent updates. They were peak 97 Liner behavior. Instead of flexing with private jets or designer everything, they gave us pink outfits, intense bike poses, and the undeniable vibe of two dudes just trying to escape their responsibilities by pedaling into the night like anime characters escaping their past. Just imagine it. Mingyu in that fabulous pink outfit, Chalanu looking like he's doing a cover shoot for GQ. Bike edition. The two of them zooming through Seoul, maybe stopping for tteokbokki, maybe debating who has the better calves, maybe fighting over who gets to use the good filter on Instagram. And of course, taking turns photographing each other, like the supportive kings they are. Because real friendship, it's all about angles and lighting. And just when we thought we'd recovered from the bike ride bonanza, Chalanu delivered another casual heart attack. At the super fancy breast cancer awareness gala, yes, the formal one where everyone's dressed like they're about to win an Oscar, he was spotted hanging out with Stray Kids Bangtan. Another 97 liner strikes again. The two were caught in a sleek black and white photo, standing just close enough to send fans spiraling. Hands barely touching, eyes full of "we look good and we know it" energy. Naturally, the internet turned it into a K-drama. Long-lost lovers, shared pasts, emotional tension across a ballroom. You just know someone started writing a fanfic immediately. But okay, let's bring it back down to earth for a second. This story isn't just about our beloved pink cyclists. It's about what the 97 liners represent. They've all been through the K-pop machine. The training, the pressure, the spotlight. And somewhere in between surviving fan chants and dance practices, they managed to find real friendship. Not industry mandated "we met once and took a picture" vibes. Real friendship. The kind built on late night chats, spontaneous food runs, and apparently shared bike routes. There's something comforting about that, right? Seeing these guys just exist outside the stage, doing totally normal, low-stakes stuff, like riding bikes or going to a gala, or randomly showing up in Busan for a chill seaside hangout. No flashing lights, no PR schedule, just idols being people. And yeah, they might be people with perfect jawlines and cheekbones you could slice cheese on, but still, people. Another fan favorite memory? That time Jungkook, Mingyu, and Chaehoon were spotted casually walking in Busan. No event, no promo, just three kings being bros, maybe discussing which cafe had the best iced Americano, or debating who got the worst sunburn. Who knows? What we do know is that fans absolutely ate it up because it felt real. No stage lights, just friendship. And that authenticity carries over in everything they do. From group hangouts to inside jokes, there's always been this undercurrent of, yeah, we're idols, but we're also just trying to have fun and make it through our 20s. Which, let's be honest, is all of us, minus the dance skills and the abs. There's even talk of silly competitions behind the scenes, stuff like bike races, penalty snacks, or a sudden group challenge where the loser has to treat everyone to boba. Nothing has been officially confirmed, but honestly, sounds legit and incredibly on brand. So whether it's Mingyu bringing pink power to the streets, Chaehoon turning a bike ride into a high fashion moment, or Pangtan joining in the gala glam, it all adds up to one big, beautiful, chaotic love letter to friendship. These guys remind us that it's not always about the next performance or the next award. It's about taking time to enjoy tteokbokki with your besties and arguing over who looks best in spandex. And let's not forget the magic of social media. A couple of well-timed photo dumps, and suddenly the fandom is in full detective mode, turning 2 cycling posts into a soft launch of the bromance of the year. It's harmless fun, but it also shows how much people love seeing these idols in their unfiltered, genuine moments. So what's the takeaway from all this? Honestly, it's simple. In a world full of chaos, it's kind of comforting to know that even K-pop idols need to hop on a bike and escape for a minute. That even global superstars need their pink outfit moment. That even kings take time for tteokbokki. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Were Mingyu and Chaehoon out on a not-so-secret cycling date? Is there a hidden group chat filled with selfie swaps and bike memes? And what's your favorite 97-liner chaos moment? Drop your theories, your headcanons, or just your love for Mingyu's pink jacket in the comments. If you enjoyed this ride through the world of visuals, vibes, and very extra bike rides, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with a friend who also spirals every time idols act like regular humans. Thanks for watching, stay hydrated, protect your skin from the sun like a good idol would, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep it weird, keep it wholesome, and keep enjoying the little things, because those are what make this fandom life so fun. Bye!